What's up, guys? My name is Matt, and today we're gonna talk about the same guy that leaked all that House of Wolves information. That Japanese guy, user Mega Man EXE4. He's done it again, but this time he has something different. I'm gonna read the thread, and as I'm reading the thread, I'm gonna post the screenshots that he's talking about. But this stuff is mainly about Xur and talking about the Iron Banner as well as the Trials of Sorius and Queen's Wrath and some other things. And he kind of talks a little bit about Xur. Let's get into it, because I'm mumbling. So first off, he says, "Hi everyone. Since I last posted about the House of Wolves leak, I did some more investigating, and I found a few more interesting bits of information. First, concerning Xur, Agent of the Nine. The items he will sell are in a predetermined ordered list. There are a few instances where the data I mined did not match up with what he ended up selling that day, but the vast majority of what I mined lined up with what he had actually been sold so far. The curios and upgrades have all lined up 100% so far. This week, February 20th, he is scheduled to sell heavy ammo synthesis." Now, he said this was posted before Xur actually did it. He said the Hardlight and the Thunderlord are in the weapon table. Not this week. Hardlight and Thunderlord will be delivered at a later date, separately. Currently, Gallarhorn is not scheduled to be sold in any week. He did have a couple screenshots of both the Hardlight and the Thunderlord that I probably already put on the screen, but I'm going to mention them now. They are there. He has the picture here of the Hardlight. Let's switch to that one and talk about that, where he shows it being sold with the Hardlight as well as the Apotheos Veil, the Claws of Ahamkara, I believe, and the Don't Touch Me's. Actually, I'm not sure. The Titan Gloves, whatever they're called. No backup plans. The Claws and the Apotheosis Veil with the Hardlight and Exotic Shard. He did mine that up, and that's what he's predicting. So when we see the Hardlight, if that's what we see, that's got to be crazy, because he is correct. Second one is the Thunderlord. With the Thunderlord, he'll be selling the Glasshouse, the ATS Arachnid, and the Claws for the Warlocks, as well as the Thunderlord and that. Now, when that does show up, when the Thunderlord does show up, if that's what he's selling, he again is correct. This is his predictions. This is what he had to say. He then goes on to say, secondly, concerning the Iron Banner vendor gear is also predetermined ordered list, and I know what will be sold in March. There are future Iron Banner events scheduled for April and beyond, but no information about what will be sold. The next Iron Banner will be on March 17th. Now, if on March 17th comes around and there is an Iron Banner, this dude has got it figured out. He said the vendor gear will be light level 36, chest and gloves, plus an auto rifle and a machine gun. He then posted links of those images, and I've been kind of floating those around on your screen already. He then said the next Iron Banner is scheduled for April 14th, but there's a chance this could be changed. Weekly and Nightfall strikes are also scheduled and in a predetermined order through August. There's a good chance this will change after the next week's patch is released, but following that patch, I can check to see what the new schedule is, if it changed. That is absolutely nuts. All this information, he's dumping. If there's a Iron Banner on March 17th, he's got it figured out, and that shows that that's in a predetermined order. If the gear is what he says it is, that you see in the screenshots that are flashing on the screen right now, those gear pieces, they'll show up on those Iron Banners. That's crazy. If the one on April 14th happens, and he knows the gear for those, that's crazy. This dude is nuts, and he's dumping so much information, and he's showing that these things are predetermined. And Xur, we basically have now been confirmed, or at least we're speculating based on his data, that the Gallarhorn is not going to be sold, ever. At least not for a while. It's not scheduled at this point. He said there's also nothing in the data about the Trials of Osiris and when it will be released. I'm guessing I won't be able to see any data concerning the Trials until the next big patch is released. So assuming when the patch comes out on probably Thursday, like my guess is on that, we'll have some information on the Trials of Osiris for this guy. He said, similarly, there's nothing in the current data about the Queen's Wrath, but I can update everyone as soon as it becomes available, if I'm even still able to access the data at that point. So right now, whatever he's doing to access the data, right now, we have no idea about Queen's Wrath and when it'll be coming back. We have no idea about Trials of Osiris and if it will ever come out. And then he has access to when Iron Banner is going to be, and he says it's going to be March 17th and April 14th. That's when the next Iron Banners are. He knows what gear it's going to be sold in those Iron Banners. He knows the order of Xur, and says the Hardlight and Thunderlord will be sold. And honestly, I think those are the last two exotics I need on top of the Red Death outside the that I need. So there's like 4 exotics I need, and all of them are going to be sold in the coming weeks. if you want to link to this thread, this is really important information. Basically, Xur is in fact not random, at least according to this data miner in Japan. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is absolutely crazy. It's important information, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. And one last thing, thank you to everyone that came out to the stream yesterday. I really appreciate it. If you missed it, I'll be streaming again on Friday. That's the last time I'm going to talk about it until next Friday when I post a video on it. But if you like this sort of thing, you like this up-to-date daily Destiny news and guides and everything, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Xur not being random. Confirmed, pretty much, at this point. The Iron Banner gear is not randomized, and it's all scheduled, and weekly and Nightfalls are all scheduled through August. I'll put the link to this Reddit thread in the description so you guys can go check it out yourself. But as always, my name is Matt, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.